Welcome back to Kenora. I recognize that street. That is Main Street.
Main Street. It's one over from 2nd Street.
Yeah, just a couple over from 3rd. You can work your way down there from 4th. Actually, it's a nice little town. We have had an enjoyable time here so far. I mean, the tournament has been fantastic. The people have really embraced it. You know, we've been talking for the last little bit how I love the hockey. There you see Kelly McCrimmon and his wife there, and Weedy coming out. I mean, he might be the general manager of the Western Hockey League Club, but he looks like a pretty concerned parent.
So down here you see the wheat teams coming out of the dressing room. They know that there's a lot at stake for this third period, and both teams are going to be ready to go.
Well, Brandon does have the advantage. They are going to start on the power play, and so far on the power play in this tournament, 6 for 35, not as crisp as perhaps they would have liked. That's at a 17.1% clip, which is not good enough by a lot of standards. But hey, you know what? They don't really care what the percentage is as long as they get one here.
That's true. You can be 8%, but if you score right now, it's going to take you a long way to winning the hockey game, especially the way your goaltender's playing.
And especially when it comes to young kids, too. I mean, it's a goal can make a momentum change for either side. We've seen it in the tournament so far. One quick goal and boom, boom, it's the difference. Well, they will have a $1.05 to work with here. The draw at center ice. Dittmer gets it over to White. And there you see Mickey McCrimmon. He dumps it in. Clark goes after it. Dusty tried to get it out. And Lausanne will punch it down the ice. I think McCrimmon was a little surprised by the speed of this Quebec team in the first period, especially. Even in the second period, to a certain extent, they are quick. Kaufkin is going to get it in deep. Kauf fires it in. White picks it up. Clark is in there to support as well. Yao gets it behind the net. Tries to throw it up the ice, but it doesn't go there. Kauf with a nice job to keep it in. Down low to Clark. Dittmer. Clark. Back to Tyler Dittmer. Over to Kauf. Nice little play down low. White tips away with a cut. They bang it from White. Whack it out of a Simone LeBlanc. That was a nice play, the way they set it up. A little deflection at the side of it, and they almost had one.
They moved the puck around well there, and they got a forward on the point, and there's no doubt they're going with their top 5 players right there. You can see here. Little pass the guy off the side, nice little tip there, and then they go to town and try to bat it in. So you got to give LeBlanc credit. He holds his ground and makes the save.
Yeah, Andrew Clark was so close to getting a goal there, and so was Ryan White. They both had their opportunities. Only 4 seconds left to go, and that's pretty much going to do it for the power play. They did get their chance. You know, they threw it up. The coaches did their job. It was so close. Trent Pope let his man maybe a little bit too far. Ken Mott runs a little interference, buys a little time for his D-man. Gerber's going to punch it out with the backhander. Ostach is after it now. Ostach. He's got Malchuk with him. Ostach with a quick little shot. Nice save by LeBlanc. Pope. Dumped in on LeBlanc. Oh, a little turnover behind the net there. Frechette working with his man. Lausanne. Down the ice. Francis Perret after it. Mott in the race. And icy south.
I would say Perret has already probably played a good 20 minutes, and by the time the game ends, it could be over 30.
That's how many assists he had, by the way, during the course of their regular season. He had 30 helpers in 38 games, but make no mistake, he is a goal scorer. 52 Gs.
A lot like Brett Hall.
And here comes C.C. Lamar. They turn it into a 2-on-1. Burrow, nice pass into the slot. And Lausanne couldn't close the deal. Now they go in front again. There was that Quebec speed.
They move the puck so well through the neutral zone.
Oh, you can tell. They're just a very well-coached team. They hit the open man all the time. Dittmer overstating.
That's why both these teams are here, Darren. It's just so well-coached, and you can see it every time they come on the ice.
McCrimmon and Turner playing catch with each other. McCrimmon off the board to Kauf. Kauf takes it into the slot. Tried to slide it in front. Now it is Halliday. Whipped it just wide. Kauf almost got the puck back. Did Halliday keep it in? I think he did. The bang along the board. And then Hugo Martin just tipped it out the board. Mickey McCrimmon with the puck. And trying to wind it up. A nice little skater. He'll chip it in. Here comes White. Oh, they're saying he didn't get in the line.
Lozon, as you can see, one of the players on the Quebec team, I believe his older brother played for Claude Julien with the Hall team, but here you go, another 2-1, nice slide across, and just loses control of the puck there as he comes in. Brandon here, and I'm sure the Brandon coach is just telling the players right now, just anywhere near the net, shoot the puck, and both these teams have got to be in that mold now. Just shoot the puck and drive the net, and you know, the way the game's going, it might go off a stick or a skate or something like that.
Yeah, it feels like it's 17:03 left to go in the third period at Dam with the big shot blocked in front. White will backhand it out for Langford. A little too far for him. It's the line of White, Langford. Out there again. They have forechecks very well for Brandon. Clark playing in the middle with them. Samsung. It's Ryan Samsung to Dusty. Dusty gets it ahead to Marcotte. Marcotte down the right side. He'll cut into the slot. Marcotte lets his second pass on the rebound. Boy, they were close to scoring there. And now it's Langford, the captain of the Brandon team. Down the right side. He'll throw it in. Ryan White goes after it. White's on it. In deep for Langford. Back to the D. Waters. Tried to get it for Clark, but it's picked up. Here comes Carey back the other way. Oh.
Great defensive play there. He got the puck first.
And they didn't appease the Quebec fans, though. They all wanted to call on that one. I thought it might be coming, too. But it's been a good game that way. Not a lot of whistles. Now Earl down the left wing.
Jeez, I thought that was a hand pass there.
And you can see Francis Perret a little bit upset. He just goes over, skates over to the ref, just says, I had a chance here.
A great play there by Waters. He gets the puck first, and that's the way the rule is. If you get the puck first, it's a great play, and it was. And that's the type of hockey game it's been. Both these teams, they want the gold medal. They don't want the silver, and you can see it in every shift.
Now, T.C. Lamont has won one championship. Brandon has never won. This will be a first for them. But that's a hockey town that's steeped in tradition, too. I mean, the Wheaties have a proud history. Tournament with them. Ostank with it off the board. In goes Earl on a dam.
I think they called icing there. I don't know.
I never see it either.
Yeah.
I thought it was good, to be honest with you. I thought he had gained the line before he dumped it in.
You see on the video here. No, you know what? You got to give the linesman great credit there. It was a good call, and that's what's just great to have video for. You can find out that.
And we all look smart with the help of instant replay. Andrew Brewer, he's the referee in charge of this game. He's got a couple of 20-year-olds on the linesman with him today. And they have done a nice job so far. And there you see Andy Brewer going to work. Tripping called on the play. So Brandon's going to get another opportunity as Picard goes to the box, too, for tripping with 15-17 left to go in the third.
As you can see there, you see Martin Russell. He's very calm and just telling his players what to do. Just breaking out there. Dittmer, you know, if he's not generating offense, he's generating penalties.
Out with the puck again. Let's dump it into the corner. Tyler Dittmer's after it. Ryan White with a nice job along the half board. White with it. Downloaded Dittmer. They'll switch places. Back to the point. Out. Goes to Mickey McCrimmon. McCrimmon to White. Just hopped over his stick. C.C. Lamont. Oh, they do get it out. They're going to use the friendly bounce there. House back to play it. Tried to get it to Dittmer. It goes off his stick and out of play.
Well, Dittmer's, you know, one of the key players on the power play here. He plays in the half boards and tries to attack the team, but they just got a little bit fancy. But Dittmer's been the top player for them the whole game, and I'm sure they're going to hope that he can come through in this power play.
Yeah, he led his club in 5 offensive categories this year. You know, he pretty much did it all for. We talked to Craig Anderson, and he said he is our MVP. And you can understand why, with 7 game-winning goals. I mean, the kid, he's got a nose for it. Out down the left side, goes cross side, right over the great kid, they score, Clark!
just a great play there by the Brandon team on the power play. And like we said earlier, it doesn't matter how many power play goals you score, it's when you score them. And just a great play there all around, and hopefully we can pick up here. Nice pass across here to gain the line. Number 8 makes a great play down to Dittmer. Dittmer across to Clark, and LeBlanc had no chance on that. Tic-tac goal.
And you know what? A bad break for Quebec. They had a chance there to gain possession of the puck. It hops over a stick, and the next thing you know, it is Brian out to Tyler Dittmer to Andrew Clark to the back of the net, and we have finally got a goal in this game.
It'll be interesting now, Darren, to see how hard the Quebec team comes here. You know, they're a championship team, and they haven't lost through the whole tournament, and now is probably the one or two times they've been behind.
Absolutely, and you know what? Perhaps they have deserved a better fate, but that hockey, especially in the tournament format, I mean, it's not often, or we see it quite often, that a team will get upset in a final game. That's the beauty of it. Chance with it. Big shot block, Brio on it again. Chance with the puck. Got a man up front, Malcutt. Lockerbie in there as well. Malcutt loses it. Nice play by Mott. Took his man out. And now there's a penalty coming up to Brandon. Here go Mike Pan with the puck. He gets knocked off. Brandon touches it. And C.C. Lamont will go on the power play. But the Brandon Wheat Kings have finally got one past Simone LeBlanc, and we lead it 1-0.
There's something new at the top of the food chain. The world's first supercharged four-stroke outboard, and the only power system of its kind anywhere. The revolutionary Mercury Verado. From whole shot to top end, it delivers unmatched power and acceleration, all in the quietest outboard ever built. See why all other outboards are history. Mercury Verado. Take charge.
Somewhere between exits 22 and 23, there was a skunk. Somewhere between the lost and no I'm not, a map was unfolded. Somewhere between the dashboard and the back seat, there had to be a quarter. And somewhere between where you are and where you're going, there's a Super 8. See you along the way. You like simple better than complicated. You like quick better than slow. So use SpeedPass to pay at Esso. It's fast. There's no fumbling with cash or cards. And it links to a credit card account you already have. To get your free SpeedPass, call us toll-free or visit speedpass.ca. You'll like how easy it is to get where you need to be. How do we know? We're drivers too.
C.C. Lamar has yet to capitalize on the power play, but they are going to get another opportunity as Brandon Lockerbie goes to the box.
Yeah, as you can see there, I don't really see where the infraction is, but, you know, it's a 1-0 game, and I'm sure the referee felt that maybe it was time to even it up.
We'll see if C.C. Lamar can even it up on the scoreboard. Brandon wins the draw in their own zone. Once a coach, always a coach. LeBlanc with it. Flips it on side. You know, you had Rando, who was sitting right there, kidding by the goal, but he just couldn't get his stick on it. Nice job by Plant. I mean, the kid's rebound control has been outstanding.
Well, it's been unbelievable, and that's the key here. The Quebec team knows they got to get traffic, and they get it here, and the shot goes to the net, and there's some traffic. But, you know, he's like stick-em tape on his equipment. He just, everything sticks to him.
Chance to take the draw as Dittmer was kicked out. Nice job by Turner to outmuscle his man, and it's the short glass here. You got to have one eye on the action at all times here. Dangerous 5-on-5. Francis Perret, even on the power play, he could be even more effective.
Well, it's just interesting. The linesman just ripped a piece of tape off his stick, and I don't know if that was a superstition or what, but he wasn't too happy when the linesman did it, so we'll see if it affects his play.
You still got the eyes, eh?
We're getting there. Getting a little old.
Minute 29, left to go in the power play. Brandon's going to shoot it down the length of the ice. Good job by Dittmer as he goes to the bench for a change. Brandon gets fresh troops out there. They've got Ostash, they've got Malchuk, they got McCrimmon. And now CC Lamar with a chance. Perret, more kicking. Whistle at the spot right there. Riendo. Over to the D. That's blocked. Pass shot. Held off by Malchuk, and he'll just throw it down the ice. 58 seconds left to go.
So important that your forwards are blocking shots when you're killing penalties. You got to put yourself, the team ahead of yourself, and that's what the Brandon forwards are doing on this PK.
And a nice job by Malchuk right there to outmuscle his man. That was the perfect emphasis for that point you just made on Lazan. Little far for Riendo. Just gets his stick on it. Trent Holt tries to ring it around the boards. Marcotte's going to keep it. The captain's in there. Langford for Brandon. Now it's Perret. He gets pinched off. Back to the point. Both hands to Riendo. Riendo double pumps. Then he lets it go. Flash right there. Square to the puck. Langford trying to work on his man. Riendo gets a little lumber and he goes down.
Faceoff should come outside here because the offensive team was lying on the puck, so interesting to see where they put it.
Well, 10 seconds left to go on the power play for C.C. Lamar.
A great play there. He attacks the seam and gets in behind, and once again, Quant square. But the Brandon D's got to be aware of that. The great players like that know where the seam is, and he found it and got a good scoring.
Hey, why do the good players always know the situation, too? Tyler Dittmer went right up to the line from before he dropped the puck, and he said, they fell on it. This should be outside. 7 seconds left to go on the power play. Brandon gets a break, and it's Dittmer with it. Working on his man, blue pass. Tyler Dittmer let the shot go, and it was a pretty good snapshot, too. Nice play by Simon LeBlanc, who's been brilliant so far in this hockey game. Goes on with it. Little backhand pass to Bill. Benjamin Bro gets it in front, and they score. Hugo Martin.
Once again, we have a nice passing play here, and you got to give the Quebec team credit. They really moved the puck, and Martin there just finished it off. And that's the type of goal you're going to score on a goalie like Quant is to get him going side to side. Once again, they give the line Loson, makes a nice pass across, another nice touch. They get him going one way and then put the puck upstairs the other way. Get him moving, get Quant moving, then going upstairs. Great goal by Martin.
And Hugo Martin had almost a similar chance like that in the second period. Remember when he came down the lane, it was very close, went to the backhander, and he just missed. This time, he did not. So Hugo Martin ties the hockey game up with 11 minutes and 15 seconds to go in the third period. Trent Pope with the puck, number 2. To try and skate it up for Brandon. Try to flip it up for Langford. A little bit of erratic play. Kenny Mott with it. Francis Perret, better be careful with him on it. Off the boards, the funny bounce. Andrew Clark tries to get it. But Mott with a nice play. Mott will flip it up. Adam tries to keep it in at the point. The high guy was Perret on the play. Little hand pass. Mott, little sauce over to Langford, the captain. He's got White and Clark with him. Langford lets it go. White goes to the net, and Simon LeBlanc will have none of it.
It's so important here, Darren, that the Brandon team bounces right back. When you give up a goal like that, it's so important that the next couple of shifts are key for momentum, and you really got to come back out hard.
We got 10:28 left to go here in the third period. The winner gets the gold. The loser has to settle for silver. Ostash with it. Dusty blocks that. Both teams going with 2 lines for the most part. Dusty getting a rare shift out there. He lets it go Parent. He's got the puck. Looking for Marcotte, number 38. Now it's Dusty with the puck. A high riser that goes off the glass. Frechette pumps it back down low. Dusty. And McCrimmon. Parent took a little too long to let that go. Omar Pasha pinches in from the point. Say that 10 times. Malchuk tying off the glass. Ostash for checking. Pasha's got to go play it. Went between his feet. He'll go flash into the neutral zone. Malchuk. Nice penalty killer for Brandon. That one he pumped into the stands. We've got 9:32 left to go in the hockey game, and it is deadlocked.
I am a skater. I live in multiple worlds. I don't fit into one category. I simply capture the best of all of them.
Express your style with the LG camera phone. LG mobile phone.
You gelling?
No telling how much I'm gelling.
You gelling? You know I'm gelling. Hey, Ellen, you gelling?
I'm jealous. You want some melon?
Nah, but hey, I'm like mud gelling. I'm so jealous.
Are you gelling yet? Dr. Scholl's massaging gel insoles are made from the softest gel ever created. If you and your shoes don't feel outrageously comfortable, you get your money back. Guaranteed. I'm gelling. You're not gelling. You're so not gelling. Are you gelling? Dr. Scholl's. What are you doing?
Learning how to go ski.
That's how you see? I found you in 2 seconds. Get out of there. If you want to win this game, you got to do a lot better than that. Right? Come on. Get in. Hustle. Now that's the way you play the game.
Hugo Martin, who led his team in terms of penalty minutes with 120 PIMs, has tied this one up. It is 1-1. Will Brandon be able to score? We'll see.
Bauer Nike Hockey supports the development programs of Hockey Canada for players, coaches, and officials, helping all hockey participants in Canada realize their dreams. Bauer Nike Hockey, premier sponsor of Hockey Canada.
Oh, there you see Hugo. He's the hero so far. I mean, 120 PIMs during the regular season. He had 21 goals as well. So he can put the puck in the net, and that was a nice play.
Oh, it's a great play. It's just like Ty Domi with the Toronto Maple Leafs. Sometimes those type of guys have got to score goals for you as well. And in this case, that's a big goal right now for the Quebec team.
Although, do they go as much in the queue, or do they... Because I know out west when it comes to AAA midget hockey, there's a turnover right here. Brayel, who's been dangerous with his speed, gets it to Martin. He whips it just wide. Now Martin trying to hop on the puck again. Back to Martin. Quick little shot. And it's Tyler Dittmer. Nice pass. Right on the tape to Kalk. Kalk trying to get it to Halliday in front. The pace of the play picking up. Martin. Well muscled by Dittmer. Halliday, cross ice, up to Kalk. Kalk with the puck, gains the line. Picard working on his guy. Now Kalk again with it, walks up, quick little shot, rebound, and off a stick over the net. Halliday ran into LeBlanc. Then he gets stumped in front. And Quebec's going to send it down the length of the ice, and they wave off the icing. I don't know why. Mickey McCrimmon tries to his D-man. Back to McCrimmon off the glass. Now Clark tries to get it up for Langford. Picard with the puck. Picard cuts it to the slot. He's got Perret with him. Perret with a backhander, looking for Riendo. Riendo tried to get it deep, but it's Brandon. Langford down the right side. 8 minutes left to go in the third period. Nice little move by Langford. He still got it. And it's Clark. Andrew Clark with the puck against the boards. You got the lone goal for Brandon. Now it's White with it. Muscles his way out in front with a backhander. Trent Pope is going to punch it behind the net. White with a little bit of lumber. Gains some separation there. Then he goes to the point. Pope is trying to throw it down low. They are muscling now up to Perret, and that was offside.
No doubt about that. I guess he'd love to play European hockey where there's no center line. He'd be right in alone there.
Well, you can see it now. It's a little bit tighter. The coverage in the end zone. Yeah, 7:29 left to go. 1-1 game. Could you ask for more?
No, it's been a great game, and, you know, it's tough in these situations where one team will have to not win.
Here comes C.C. Lamont. Dusty gets his stick on him. McCrimmon goes back to play it. Dusty's all over him. Martin with it. He had Parenteau sliding into the slot. Earl. They dump it back in. Dusty with it. McCrimmon. Over to Turner. Turner's going to weave his way through the neutral zone. He'll fire it in. There goes Ostash, number 18. 6:38 left to go in the third. Tied up at 1. Out with it. Throws it down low. The boards are lively here. You got to be careful. Bittmer tried to jump on that. If you hit it with any sort of steam, it's going to hop out for you.
Yeah, both teams, you got to be aware in either zone that the puck could be coming to you, and it's very similar to the rink in Peterborough, and you got to be aware of that. There's a lot of areas where the puck will come off the boards a lot different than it would normally.
Yeah, you mentioned Peterborough. I was there for that Mem Cup when Brandon was there, too, and one of their assistants is now currently on the coaching staff here. I think had Peter Schaefer was on that team, Chris Dingman. Out with the shot. I believe Brian McCabe. C.C. Lamont works it out. Hugo Martin, he's got the lone goal so far for his club. Luzon right there throws the elbow into him. Penalty on the play? No. But you know what? Hope didn't like it none too much.
You can see Pont freezes the puck, and the D's just protecting him, and 15 Lozon comes in there and puts him right over top of his goalie. But
now, I tried to ask you earlier, do they go as much in the queue in terms of the AAA midget hockey like they do out west?
you know, I really don't know. I can only speak for Ontario, and I don't see much of that in Ontario. So
yeah, Martin with 20 penalty minutes in 6 games so far in this tournament. But you know what? I hope we don't hear any more whistles. I hope the players do settle it on the ice. Here comes Brandon. It's White now. Park with the shot. Oh, that knuckled on him, and I think that went off the post. The puck was rolling, and LeBlanc almost got burned there. And it's one of those shots where it was dipping, diving, and floating. Andrew Clark. Offside, he's got to go back out. Malchuk and Francis Perret. He gets dumped. They were inches away. They caught a little bit of iron, but Brandon was that close to gaining the lead in this hockey game. We'll be back in just a moment.
Hi. What's that? It's our winning can.
It's not a winning can. Sorry.
If you and two friends want into the Coors Light Maximum Golf experience, all you have to do is look for the winning bottle or can in specially marked cases of Coors Light. Check out Maxim on newsstands and go to CoorsLight.ca for details. You could spend the day with some Maxim candy.
What's next?
Coors Light, it's golf done differently.
Right now, you can pick up a Steel FS38 trimmer for just $169.95 at a Steel dealer near you. Get real power. Steel. Built to last. Price to sell.
Hi. This kid's potato sack doesn't look regulation to me.
Excuse me?
Well, it's got a wider base, and that's totally unfair to my kid, right? I want to launch a protest. Well, look, it's 2 inches higher, and look at those hand grips. It's not regulation.
Regulation?
Look, you know what else? I want a urine sample from this kid. He looks a little beefy for a 5-year-old. You're going down, buddy.
TSN HD, redefining the image of sports. TSN HD is proudly presented by JVC. JVC, the HD technology leader.
Today's game story is brought to you by Chevrolet. We've had 2 goals in the third period. The first time these 2 teams met, they combined for 5 in the third period. So far, Brandon 1 for 3 on the power play. C.C. Lamont 0 for 3 on the power play. The West out shooting the Q 35-33, and that is somewhat surprising because Quebec has had the better of the chances in this game so far.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt that Quebec's had the better scoring chances overall, but I think what Brandon's trying to do is just throw a lot of pucks in the net like we just saw a minute ago.
And why not? You know?
You got nothing to lose, not when there's 5:40 left in a hockey game.
Worst case scenario, it's in deep. You know, how bad can that be? You know, make them work that long ice.
Yeah. Long ways to go. 200 feet to score when the puck's in the other team's end.
5:40 left to go here in the third period. Yeah, it's been a good game so far. And we'll see how it wraps up. I don't even want to say the O word yet. McCrimmon. Up the middle to Kauk. Kauk with that high riser. I think he heard you. Shoot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. They're going to fire the puck. And this has been the best line the whole game for Brandon. And they've had their best scoring chances, this line. And it'd be interesting to see. You could probably get 3 shifts out of them in the last 5 minutes. And it'd be interesting to see if Coach Craig Anderson uses that strategy.
Well, he'll be leaning on them. There's no doubt about that. But the coaches do like to use their TV timeouts to get them a spare breather. But there are none left. We're going the distance from here on in. 5:26 left to go in the third period. Lazan, nice little chip play off the board. He gets some support. And here comes Brell. Benjamin Brell will get it in deep. Hugo Martin after it. Martin banks it off the side of the net. Dittmer. Nice little pass to his partner, Halliday. Now Dittmer picks it up, gains some speed through the neutral zone. Dittmer, one hand on the stick. He was hooked. Benjamin Bro. They come back the other way. Martin had it in his feet. He couldn't handle it. Here comes Halliday. Lausanne with the puck. And Dittmer wallpapers him. Pope tried to get it in deep. It hit the linesman. It comes out and... Folks, is it tough enough as it is? Would you get out of the way?
I don't think the linesman needs to follow the puck there, but Brandon's still trying to get the puck in deep, and great hit here by Tyler Dittmer on Lausanne. I mean, he's doing everything. He's doing everything.
Come on, you got to be a 5-2-0 player. You know, you got to score, set it up, hit. Malcha. Off the draw, he'll dump it in deep for Stedaster. Along the board to Parenteau. Marcotte, cross ice to Dusty. Dusty with it. He loses the wheel. He goes down. And Bryant comes back the other way. Could have a potential 2-on-1. Ostash with it. Over to Malta. He gets swarmed. Omar Kato, I thought he had a real good game for Quebec, too, on the D. And back to come the other way. 3-on-2. C.C. Lamont. Marcotte with it. He goes cross ice. Tries to go to Dusty. Went off the back of his skate. Ostash with it. Muscles his way, gains the line, but then can't get it in deep. Dusty was all over him. 4 minutes and 1 second left to go in the third period.
There's no doubt both teams are probably a little bit tired now, but at the end of the day, you got to empty the tank because this is what it's all about. And good players find ways to get more energy at this time of the game.
Well, you know what? It is as great as this tournament is, and one of the neat things about it is the format, especially when you get into a situation like this. You know, you win, you move on, you lose, and you're out when you get into the playoffs. They have played a lot of hockey, and it has been emotional. And it's been very competitive. You know, we haven't really talked about the other teams in this tournament too much, but it has been tightly contested. There's no doubt about that. McCrimmon.
This is his 7th consecutive games in 7 days.
McCrimmon shoots it in. Andrew Clark forechecking. White's going to hold it in. Clark with the puck, number 17. Comes up to Turner. Brock Turner. He'll shoot it in. Andrew Clark trying to get on his man. Perret loses it. There's a turnover for Brandon. And Simone LeBlanc with some nice composure there. He just says, okay, enough is enough. Let's just slow it down.
Yeah, I think both goalies at this stage of the game with only 3:29 left, they're going to freeze as many pucks as they can and allow their team to set it up on face-offs and that. But it's going to be an interesting draw here with Dittmer on the ice. Sometimes he's good at pushing the puck ahead, and it might be interesting if he tries it here.
Well, Benjamin Bro tied him up. Dittmer didn't try to chunk it ahead and jump past him. 3:22 left. 1-1 hockey game. Brock Turner with it. Tyler Dittmer. Mickey McCrimmon up to Halliday. Halliday tries to go wide, gets around Yell. Halliday with the puck. Has Dittmer cutting through it, goes off his skate. Kauk is on it. Kauk into the slot for Halliday. Just went between his skates. Turner down low. Picked up by Dittmer. Dittmer to Halliday. Back to Dittmer. Nice little pass between the skates. Halliday. Bumped by Perret. Out to Dittmer. He loses it on the half boards, and look out, 3-on-2. Here comes C.C. Lamont. Benjamin Brill with the puck. Throws a quick shot. And quiet like he's been all game long. Rock solid. For the weak team. Turner with it. Out to Couch. Couch going to take it into the slot. Nice little play to Dittmer. Dittmer's got the soft little palm olive hands. Now Couch with it. Jean-Sebastian Adam. Nice play though. Muscle his man. Just dump it out. Well, there was a big hit by Malchuk, too, on Perrin's toe. But here you go, Marchuk. Marchuk picking it to the net. Well, he almost closed the deal on that. Earl. Nice patience by Earl. Takes the hit, makes the play. Little shy. There's Malchuk throwing his body again around. It's a banging line for Brandon. Ostak. Just missed Earl. And nicely starting the play with a $1:37 left to go.
There's no doubt that every face-off now is going to be really important. And I know we didn't want to use that old word, but the last overtime game in the National Midget Championship was in the year 2001.
Yeah, St. Foy ended up beating Calgary in that game in double overtime. There you said it. You said the over. 4-3 was the final, by the way. $1:37. Picard and White. White getting waved out. So in comes Andrew Clark. Back to the point. White with the shot. Langford tries to chunk it into the corner. He's on Perret. Boy, another smothered rebound. Well, no rebound. Another smothered shot.
Be interested here, Darren, with 1:25 to go to see if Brandon puts out their big line and see what happens here. You know what? There's another shot there from the point. They're just trying to get him at the net, but Ponce not showing any daylight, and as a result of that, he makes a great save.
Malchuk did a nice job to tie up his man, and now it's White with it. He'll ring it in. Andrew Clark's going after it. He's on Yell. He'll tie him up. 1 minute and 10 seconds left to go in the hockey game here. A 1-1 game. Back to McCrimmon. Mickey McCrimmon with a shot. Boy, you know, what are these guys? They're made of a sponge.
That's a big thing in goaltending today. It's not only do you have to make that first save, you cannot give up rebounds. And both these guys, LeBlanc and Swant, are doing that. We saw that all the way, though. The goalies at this level, the top ones, if they see it all the way, very seldom will they give up a rebound.
59.7 seconds left. Dittmer's got Halliday with him. He talked about the little chip play. He beat his man. He almost was home free to the net. Halliday, fortune. Off the board, and here comes C.C. Lamont. Lamont with the puck. He's got Benjamin Brill with him. Goes off the back of Brill. He didn't know where it was. Mickey McCrimmon will go off the glass. Halliday, one-handed on the stick, couldn't get it up. Trying to top his man. Nice job by Halliday, and he's on my 10. And it's Kaup to Tyler Dittmer. Over to Kaup. Kick and shoot it, and just missed there. We've seen him wire a few pucks on the point in the power play. Turner. Up to Halliday. To Dittmer. Picard with it. Francis Perret is out there. Of course he is. Kaup with it. Kaup likes to spread the legs wide, do the little tango, but he turned it over in his own zone, or in the offensive zone. Doesn't hurt him, though. That's it. I'm telling you. We got overtime. This one through 3, tied up at 1. We'll take a short break, but when we come back, we've got some sudden death for you.
The 2004 National Midget Championships on TSN are brought to you by Esso. At Esso, we're drivers too. By RBC Local Hockey Leaders, recognizing dedicated volunteers who support hockey in their communities. By Bauer Nike Hockey, accelerating the world's fastest athletes. And by clean and friendly Super 8. See you along the way.
the food chain. The world's first supercharged four-stroke outboard, and the only power system of its kind anywhere. The revolutionary Mercury Verado. From whole shot to top end, it delivers unmatched power and acceleration, all in the quietest outboard ever built. See why all other outboards are history. Mercury Verado. Take charge.
Why don't I drink American beer? Why don't I buy a Moroccan snowmobile? Why don't I eat a Japanese hot dog? Why don't I wear Italian hip waders? Or Jamaican snowshoes? So, why don't I drink American beer? Because.
Since 1954, RBC's had mortgage specialists to help you with the right mortgage. The difference is, today they come to you because you've got lots of things to do. Another way RBC puts you first. RBC Royal Bank. First. For you.
You like simple better than complicated. You like quick better than slow. So use SpeedPass to pay at Esso. It's fast. There's no fumbling with cash or cards. And it links to a credit card account you already have. To get your free SpeedPass, call us toll-free or visit speedpass.ca. You'll like how easy it is to get where you need to be. How do we know? We're drivers too.
The 2004 National Midget Championships on TSN are brought to you by Molson Canadian. It's a Canadian game. By Chevrolet. Chevrolet, proud to support Canadian minor hockey. Visit us at gmcanada.com. By Steel, makers of the world's #1 selling chainsaw and full line of outdoor power equipment. And by the new Mercury Verado. Take charge.
The third period summary is brought to you by Chevrolet for all life's roads. Well, it was Andrew Clark who opened the scoring in this hockey game. He tallied for Brandon on the power play, but Hugo Martin, he ended up replying for Cici Lamal. And as it stands, after 3 periods of play, we are tied at 1 apiece. And this is perfect, Coach.
No doubt about that. You always love to be involved in an overtime game as a player, and I'm sure a lot of these kids have visualized this in their driveway at home.
You know what, though? I look at the parents in the stands. I know what it's like. You're a hockey parent, too, not only a coach and a GM, but there are some people out there who are I'm loving it, but they are sweating. Underway here in overtime. Benjamin Bro, he's been pretty dangerous using his wheels. Lozon tried to follow up. Bro, in the slot. He's got my hand shot. What a save by Clark. Turner reverses the flow. It's Culp. He's just going to tip it off the board. Tyler Dittmer goes after it. C.C. Lamont's going to make a change. Now comes Francis Paré. Paladin. Into the middle for Culp. He's had a strong game. Turned over, though. Here they come. That looked like it was almost offside. Clark got the blocker of that and punched it out of play. I mean, this is not the start that they had wanted. 40 seconds into the game, and C.C. Lamont has a great opportunity to almost put this one away.
There's no doubt they're great in transition, and anytime Brandon turns the puck over in the neutral zone, boy, they take advantage of it, and that's a big thing for Brandon right now. You can't turn that puck over in the neutral zone.
We will play 10 minutes of sudden death overtime. If this game is not decided by then, we'll have a full flood. Then it'll be 20 more minutes of hockey. We will have an intermission in between. Players get a chance to catch their breath. So will we. You know, I hope this doesn't become a factor either, though. The ice is a little bit sloppy. They've been chewing it up. They've been chopping it up for 3 periods.
You know, there's no doubt about that. And, you know, it's warm outside as well. So, you know, hopefully it won't affect the game. But these two teams are pretty focused, so I don't think they will.
Reinsberg, Ford checking on it down. Puck comes off the point. Went with it. A chance in front. Clark, he slides it through, but nice play by Simone LeBlanc. He just gets the leather on it and squeezes it.
You know, Darren, there we talked again about bad bounces off the boards, and it almost results in a branding scoring opportunity. Once again, kind of off the boards. But Simone LeBlanc there, boy, he's cool there and just makes a great save.
Langford with the puck. Can't get it deep. Now Clark does. Andrew Clark's had a good game. So is White. He's played very, very well. White dumped his man. Langford in there too. He's going to go be the high guy as Andrew Clark kind of pinched in. Now it's Pope. Back to play. Frank Pope. Ken Mott. Little interference in the play. Up to Andrew Clark. Up to White. He's just going to rein in. They're going to make changes. Malka forced it. Yell. Tried to go to Shamsam. A little too strong for him. Puck played up against the boards. Ostak. And Dusty. Erline. Marcotte. Yell. Just puts it on them. Mickey McDermott. Nice play by him to buy himself a little time as he reversed the flow. Up to Earl. Tips it off the board. Out into the slot. There comes Ostak. He'll flip it in. Earl's moving in on Frechette. Frechette gets wallpaper. But here comes C.C. Lamont in transition. 2-on-3. Dusty with the puck. Calm and cool by Klein. He played about 2.5 minutes so far. Turner with him. He'll flip it on net. Omar Pasha back to pick it up. Boy, Tyler Dittmer cruised right in there. He was hoping to get a gift. It wasn't coming. Pasha. Cross ice to Boutin. Boutin puts one into the skate to Kalk. But it's picked up by Benjamin Bro. Boy, he's got nice wheels. Halliday. Use a friendly bounce off the ref. Halliday with it. Down in deep. They come down for Tyler Dittmer with a shot. And where is it?
I think it's under the D there, Darren.
Yeah, well, it was on the D for Dittmer, but he just couldn't quite put it where he had wanted to.
Yeah, here's a good scoring chance. Nice pass over to number 8, out to Dittmer in front of the net, and Dittmer makes a good shot, but LeBlanc square to the puck, and I think that's the key for both these goalies. On every shot, they're really square to the puck, and that's important at this age.
There's 7:03 left to go here in the first overtime period. They ring it around the board. Triando with it. Trying to go up the middle for Francis Perret. Francis Perret with the puck. Down the left side. Throws it in front. Pickard goes to the net. He almost finished his hockey game off. Tyler Dittmer gets his stick on it. Tips it in deep. Oh, there's the bad pounce off the boards again. Kalk with it. Nice composure. Kalk goes it in front. Halliday was tying up a couple of guys. And who was sitting at the side of the net? Tyler Dittmer. Mickey McCrimmon with it. C.C. Lamont's going to make changes. 6:27 left to go on the first. McCrimmon. Up to Langford. Nice pass to Dittmer. Dittmer's going to gain the line with a little bit of speed. Tried the little flip play. Couldn't beat his D-man. Nice job. Now it's Dusty. Up to Marcotte. Marcotte looking for Parenteau. Marcotte to Parenteau. That just missed. Clark. Clark outmuscles his man. He dumps Parenteau. Then the backhander. Put it right on the tape of Dusty, though. Marcotte goes after it. So does White. Turner gets it. Brock Turner to Andrew Clark. Just got his stick on it. Yell with it. Boy, that was almost picked up by Ostak. Now Ostak has it. He's got Andrew Clark with him as well. Ryan Shamsham on him. Tripped in. They get it into the slot. And back comes C.C. Lamont. It's a 3-on-2. Benjamin Bro. Nice play by Melchuk. Hustle back and get into the play and tie up his man. And now here comes Brandon the other way. 5:15 left. Ostak with it. Mott goes to the net. The shot is blocked. A little fire wagon hockey here. Lazar. Into Benjamin Bro. Boy, Quebec loves that cross-ice play, eh? The late guy coming in.
You got to be aware
Omar Pasha. Kalk loves to spread the legs, go wide, tight to get in front of Tyler Dittmer. Dittmer tied up. Kalk on his man. Round the board. Gerba getting a shift. Number 19 for Brandon. What, Brock Turner tried to get it in deep, and it went off Riendo's stick and up into the crowd. Quebec has had some unbelievable chances to end this hockey game here in overtime.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. Here we see one of them right here. Pass comes across, and great defensive play by the Brandon player. Marcotte just keeps walking, pulls it across, and another great play by the captain Langford there just to get the stick, or the game would be over.
Yeah, and maybe the bad ice, a little hop, skip, and a jump there too with the puck. It was kind of floating a little bit.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. I mean, the ice, any time in any rink when you play this much hockey on it throughout the week, the ice is going to start to get chewed up.
4:21 left to go here in the first overtime period.
The only good thing is if that's around the crease, you got trouble, and the goalies are going to leave that snow there as much as they can.
Now, the first meeting between these two teams did go into overtime, and Quebec won it 5-4. Marcotte with the goal. Here's Quebec right now. They've got an opportunity. Riendo tries to get it in front. It was a nifty little play. Tried to go short side and tuck it in. Quebec still on it. Mott. Wallpapered Riendo in the slot. Now Riendo behind the net. Number 66 throws it in. A quick shot. Boy, that one off his stick. You know what? Pont has lost his stick, too. Brandon in trouble here. Pope after his man. Tyler Plant, no lumber between the pipes. Pope would do well just to get it out of his own zone. Instead, it goes to the point. White went on hard. He couldn't get it out. Now it's back to White. Andrew Clark cutting through the middle. Instead, he'll go to the bench for a change. They dump it down the length of the ice. They wave it off. No icing. 3:20 left to go here in the first overtime period. Remember, we just played 10 minutes. Well, that looked offside, and it was to Francis Perret.
The thing now, Darren, too, is it's going to be hard to even to ice the puck now. As you can see there, it looks like a curling shot.
Boy, Brandon dodged another one here.
He tries to bring it back home there and tries, but the great defense player, Randall, makes a good play there for the Quebec team, but the guy did well.
You know what? That pretty much says it all against Tisdale. He did have 55-6. Here they come. Quebec, C.C. Lamont, 3-on-2. They bring it in the shot. It's blind. Here go Martin. He does have the lone goal in the game. Goes to the boards, and here's Kauf on it again. He's got Halliday with him. Up to Halliday. Nice pass. Halliday with the biscuit. Lets it go. That was a high riser. McCrimmon throws it in front. Tyler Dittmer slid in. Mickey McCrimmon. Oh, he's caught now. Halliday with it. Boy, it's not like they're playing a defensive shell either team, but they are kids, you know. I mean, that's what you get. Tyler Dittmer, quick shot. Right on the paddle. Tyler Plant against Tisdale in the regional final. 55 saves. That game went into overtime. Brandon won that game. That's why they're here. Flips on. Halliday goes after it. He just couldn't get it. Nice play by Advance to dump it down the length of the ice. Trent Pope. Number 2 for Brandon. They'll slow it down a little bit. Nice little play. Flips it ahead. Malchuk. They go D to D. Ostach forechecking. Nice play by Malchuk. Buck Dusty off the puck. They get it in deep. Earl's after it. Malchuk's after it. But it's Tarrant Poe with the puck. He goes cross ice. Hits Dusty with it. Dusty into the slot. It's Marcotte. Tried to take it to the front of the net. Nice defensive play by Ken Mott. Earl working hard. They bank it off the board. Goes to Frechette, and it just goes out over the line. They said no, but that was close. 1 minute and 19 seconds left to go here in overtime. White's on it, down low, throws it in front. Picard is right there, though. He goes up the right side. Francis Perret, nice pass into the slot. The shot by Rando, and an even better save, though, by the kid with 55 kicks.
Yeah, he probably wants to match that performance, and he figures he needs a couple more to do it.
He might have to. You know what? He may not have a choice.
You know, and once again, you know, it's a great scoring chance here, but the goaltender again, you know, like, no rebound, and that's the key there, no rebound. And Tyler Plant makes another great save.
Last bit of the play here. I like the Ernie Banks thing. Let's play 2. rest of here. Turner to Dittmer. Tyler Dittmer. 50 seconds left. Tyler Dittmer, the leading point getter in Manitoba AAA hockey this year. Dittmer has it hop off his stick. Langford goes in. Nice composure. He was going to gamble, and then he thought, you know what, I better stay on the defensive side of the puck. It was a nice play. Langford in the forecheck. Rattle off the boards high. Goes to Brock Turner. To Mickey McDermott. A soft little dump into the corner. Hard and high off the glass. 23 seconds left in overtime. Turner to Langford. Now it's the captain, Langford. He's going to walk in. Looking, he was going to fake the shot. Langford scores!
Unbelievable goal by your captain.
Because they are the national champs.
No doubt about that. And what better guy to score your winning goal than your captain?
It looked like he was just going to dump the puck in, but then he decided to dangle, and it was a great shot.
What a great individual effort. He couldn't have put the puck in any better of a place. And that's why guys wear those sleeves, because they got to have leadership. And what he did is he made a play that looked like a pretty innocent play, and we thought we were going to next overtime period. He beats 2 or 3 guys here, cuts in, and then it's just a great shot to the corner, and Brandon are the champions.
Boy, you can't say enough about both teams. As a matter of fact, all 6 teams that played in the tournament this week. And what an outstanding end to what was a very good hockey game. Wouldn't you know it, the Brandon Wheat Kings are the national champs as they win it with 12 seconds left